consider yourself a good communicator? Hi, I'm Joel Sweeney. The theme for this month's broadcast is magnificent, and when I reflect upon that word, it conjures up in me being about something like bearing the lines of being the best that we can be in whatever it is that we've chosen to accomplish. And my area of expertise is oral communication, one-on-one or one-on-1,000. And I reflect upon how good we can be as communicators. What I want to share with you this month is basically the core message is be the best communicator that you can be. Now, being a communicator is not just about speaking. That's an important consideration of it, but it's not the only consideration. A big part of communication is the ability to listen, and it's an area that I find that we miss out on as individuals quite frequently. And it's unfortunate because if we're not good, active, and effective listeners, then we can't be, by default, I would suggest, good, effective communicators. We can't be the best communicators that we can possibly be. And so I challenge you and I ask you, are you perfecting the craft of oral communication? Because it is a craft. And if you think of it as a craft, then you have to recognize that it requires attention, it requires effort, it requires commitment to refining how well we communicate, both in terms of our spoken word and how well we listen to the individuals that we're communicating with. And so that listening could be with our ears, where we listen to what is said and how it's said, or it could be observation, where we listen with our eyes to observe our audience, or whether that's one or many, to get that additional bit of information to see if indeed they're understanding what we're saying, they're agreeing with what we're saying, because they may not say anything, and yet their body language, their facial expression, and things of that nature, tone of voice, any of those things may convey a very different message that we can use that information to process. So I challenge you to be a better communicator by practicing and perfecting the craft of oral communication. That's your tip for this month. Now go out and make your voice heard.